friends, Allison here with AJ's Inspired Life. I'm back with my second half of my September flip through for 2019 in my flow-fauxbonichi. I decided to break it up into two so they're not too long of videos. You can watch one and get a cup of coffee and come back and watch the rest. So if you haven't watched the first half and you want to, please go back and check out the first half, the 1st through the 15th, and then we'll start with the 16th here. So again, I'm in my flow-fauxbonichi from Elizabeth, so it has mixed pages in it. So this is the page that existed in there already. It has a fun flip out. And I go in and add some watercoloring ahead of time usually, and then I go in and add my things for the day. So some of my days, again, are very, very simple. I just made a simple pocket here from a scrap. Obviously, I can tell you it's from this piece of paper right here. It's a piece I cut off, made a corner pocket, and then I just tucked in a card here. Okay, so things to do, and then reminder, trying very hard to be better about my weekly mail. That's something I'm trying to do, is mail out some things every week. So that's something I like to do, and I've fallen a little off of that. So, and then inside this thing, I just put the sticker, do something today with a butterfly, and I put, I missed all the regular classes today due to things coming up, which is what happens. And it, you know, that's why they say get your workout done early, get your first things that are important, get them done early, because things happen, right? So even though Monday's like my day and my day off, if you will, I just know it's a Monday, and so things came up. So, you know, kids' schedules changes, or husband's schedule changes, or something, an errand took longer. Anyway, so I missed all the regular things. I made it to the 6 o'clock class, which was the last class, and I didn't want to go, but I ended up PRing, like getting my best lift or whatever on my overhead squat. So I was super excited that I went, and those are the days that are really tough for me, and I don't want to go at night, you know. Anyway, when I've planned on going in the morning, so I was frustrated, and I'm just super proud of myself that I made it happen, and I lifted well that day. So this is just some washi tape. I just cut it up into little pieces and put it, you know, around there. And then this is a tab from like the old planner stuff at Michael's. Okay. All right. Tuesday, the 17th. Again, it was plain paper. I just went in and, you know, painted it. And then as the day comes, I add my ephemera. So this is an envelope. I think I made this one. This is just a piece of paper that I sewed together. I was inspired by Elizabeth, is why I was maybe hesitating on where it came from, because I couldn't remember. But this one I made, and then I just watercolored it to kind of match the paper. This is an old die cut. And let's see. Yeah. So I put a sticker here that I went to the Y. So I joined, no, I didn't join, but I went to practice with a triathlete group. And they were swimming at the Y this morning, and so I hopped in the pool with them. I drove, it's like 40 minutes from my house. I don't know, and it starts at 5:30, so it was an early day, but I was super excited to get back in the water. That is my place of best comfort, and I love being in the water, so I just put it was awesome. So I was stoked I made that happen. And I just put work is nuts, so much paperwork. I did not miss the paperwork. So great sessions, which is the important stuff. And then I went to the gym after work, and I had a good session. My husband drove down to Shelby's game. They won. And I just put she wins for character this season, because she's kind of going through some stuff there. And I put the boy is eating so well and really working on making the team weight for qualifiers. So my son is trying to qualify. They have a big race coming up, which is team racing, and they have a 600-pound weight limit for 4 sailors. And so when you're dealing with 4 high school boys, they need to make weight. And so some of them had more to lose than others. And so anyway, but they're all eating so healthy. It's so amazing. And it's really neat to see them, like the 4 of them want to work together. They're like running together and sending each other, you know, recipes, and just really inspired. And so it's just really neat to see it happening. It's super cool. I'm hoping it's going to work out for him at this point. So put some extra stickers on here, and then just some soccer washi tape, because my girl had her soccer game, and they start at 5. And so my husband got off early and was able to go. The away games are really hard for me to make, because they're Tuesdays and Thursdays. And when they start at 5, I'm not off till 5. So it kind of sucks, but he's been able to make every game. So I'm super excited for that. Okay, the next day was Wednesday. I do not have the 18th on here, but I know because this was the 17th, that makes this the 18th. I put work, regular day. Again, I had colored kind of this beforehand. I came in and added some tape. So regular day, I went to the open house at school, which is totally cool. I love meeting my kids' teachers. I love like just hearing about what's going on in class. I like it that, you know, my kids like their teachers and their teachers like them. I mean, it's just always been a really positive thing for me. Good vibes, and my kids are happy. So you can't really ask for more than that. So then I cut this thing out and I found these Halloween stickers. I said, you can't make this stuff up. We had a bat in our bedroom, you guys. And I didn't write like the whole story, but we had gone to bed, and as most nights, he goes to bed, goes to sleep before me. I try to go to bed at the same time, but I was in bed and I was reading, and oh my gosh, you guys, like, whoosh. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And I'm like tapping him. I'm like, honey, and it was like the weirdest noise, and it was so fast, and I was like, oh my gosh, honey. And he, you know, of course I'm waking him up. And so he's frustrated. He's like, what? And I said, it was like, I said, I don't know what's there's something in our bedroom. And he's like, you're exaggerating. He was just frustrated, you know, when you wake someone. And so anyway, so I turn off the light and I'm looking with my flashlight, you know, on my phone. I have the thing and I'm looking for it. And sure enough, and I was like, no way. There's definitely something in our room. So I'm like, you have to wake up. So he gets up and he's like, you know, it's sure just a bug or a moth, like, you know, it's just scared you. And I'm like, no. And so we turn on all the lights, and sure enough, you guys, this thing comes. We like our bedroom is here, and then like it's connected to our bathroom, and then it goes into our closet, you know. And sure enough, this sucker comes flying out, and it's obviously more scared than we are at this point. And so, oh, I dropped to the floor. My husband's like, oh my gosh, it's a bat. And the poor thing was stuck in our bedroom. We had left a door open on our patio. And so anyway, we had to shut all the doors, and he was swishing it out with my sweatshirt and shooing it out the door. And so anyway, we had a bat in our bedroom. How about that for a little story? So anyway, yeah, and I don't have to write it all because obviously we remember. So that's just a note of like the craziness that is our life. All right, Thursday, the 17th. I used a Starbucks bag, obviously, and I put 2 cards in here. I just put work is crazy. It's crazy with paperwork right now. So kind of a sad face and whatever, and a rainbow poop emoji, because, you know, that is what that's tape is for. And my daughter, again, going through stuff with soccer, but they won and did well or whatever. So there's that. And I put a little sunny sticker. It was good weather. And then, so after one game, my husband and I went to dinner. So this is where we had dinner. And we enjoy date night when we can. We just, you know, went out for a quick dinner. And then we brought home food for my son and my daughter afterwards. All right, the next day was Friday. Oh my gosh, what a fun day. Okay, so I just put enjoying life. It was so much fun. My friend came into town. His daughter's going to college here. This is my friend from high school who we've seen each other like twice since high school, but it's just so neat to reconnect. So he and his wife and his daughter came. They were moving their daughter into their dorms, and they had shipped all their stuff through Amazon like to my house. And so I met up with them. We had a great breakfast, got to visit, meet his wife, and we just had a lovely time. And so I gave them all their Amazon packages. And then I just put crazy day. I didn't go to the workout. I had a great visit. And then what happened? I don't know. I ended up having to pick up at 2 and then drop off at 5, and then went to the fundraiser. So my son's sailing team had a fundraiser tonight, which is where this fold out is from. They had like the kids do stuff for the tables, little artwork or whatever. So this was like a picture of an FJ that one of the kids had sketched out and left on the table so I thought that was kind of cool. So I snagged that. And there's the auction. So it was an auction dinner, obviously, for a fundraiser. And then these are the tags for the stuff I bid on and won. And then my daughter went to the football game tonight, and it was every theme. We didn't do this in high school. Every game is a different theme. Speak, Allison. and it was red, white, and blue. So they have such a fun time. It's so cool to see them do that. And look at that. It's a sticker of a bat. Why would I do that? There's another bat in our house. So as I'm out at the auction dinner, my husband had to work late. He couldn't come. He was going to join me, but he couldn't. So he goes home and he sends me this video, and there's another bat in the house, and it's up, it's sleeping, and it's attached to like the fire alarm in our living room. Oh my gosh. So he had to shoo it out, and was not very happy. He had to catch this one in like this bucket thing and then like kind of, top it off and shoo it out. So it's apparently bat season. Who knew that was a thing? I have no idea. So now our doors are closed. How about that? Just fool me once, fool me twice, all that kind of good stuff. So no more bats in the house, I don't think. All right. So Saturday the 21st, I went to the gym. If you followed my videos, you just know I was at a gym for a long time. The gym's a big deal for me. We moved up here a few years ago, so the gym's really been where I've met like my friends and had kind of my social outlet, and I need it for my mental health. And so we left the gym moved, and our membership was up, blah, 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 all my friends. So we kind of dispersed. So I joined another gym. 3 of us have joined this new gym, and then my workout buddy joined us for a fun friend day workout, and it was just so neat to be back together. So we took a sweaty selfie there. So that was really fun. And then we went in and had coffee afterwards, and I just miss it, my buddy. So my girl went to the fair again because this was like the last night that they could go, the last day, and they had previously, in my last video, been removed from the fair because of lightning, so they got to go back. So and this is a little note, like, we didn't eat well. I'm so full. Little washi tape that I found at Daiso with porcupines. I haven't used it yet. I think that was the first time I used it, is why I put on there. My husband and son headed up to Bellingham for Laser Pacific Champs. He's sailing the full rig today. And so he was really kind of measuring out the competition for regionals or whatever else that's coming up. So I can't remember this day, but so he got 13th out of the day. So he was pretty excited about that. He was just trying to figure out kind of what he needed to do. On Sunday, the 22nd, I went for a ruck. I had an amazing ruck today. I drove over an hour to meet some people. And then, so I drove from where we live. I drove an hour north. And then another ruck club took the ferry over from north of Seattle and took the ferry over. And then we met them, and then we all rucked together. And so that was fun. We did about 6.5 miles with our packs and full PT. So I was so tired, but it was great. And then I put hashtag never let the flag touch the ground. So that was my lesson of the day there, which I knew, but we just had to relearn that whole thing. So, and then I put mistakes are proof that you're trying. And this is my son. I put the boy race this weekend in his full rig. So the Laser has some different rigs on it. So the size of the sail. So he's sailed the smaller radial sail as well as this is the full sail. He flipped a lot. He's, definitely learning to manage that boat on his own. So just felt really good about it. So anyway, this was a Project Life card. I just circled the date and everything on there. So I'm enjoying using that. These are pictures from my sprocket. And then look what this is. I didn't even write anything. I got my Hobonichi package. I must have gotten it this day, or it must have come this day, and I didn't get the mail until this day because obviously we don't get mail on Sunday. But anyway, I got my first Hobonichi that I ever really ordered from them. I did purchase a used one this year. I think you guys know that, just to try. But I got my full order for next year, and so now we have to wait to use it, which I don't even know exactly how I'm going to use it. So that's that. So, all right, the next day is Monday the 23rd, and this is a little tab. I obviously went to the gym, so I hit the gym at 8:15. I put, I'm so glad I didn't read the workout first. It was all cleans and thrusters and power jerks. I'm having some issues with my left shoulder, and so we have to work around that, and I'm a little frustrated would be the word. Frustrated would be the word with that. So I'm just glad I didn't read the workout because I wouldn't have gone. And I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but I'm frustrated that I can't do what the workout is and I have to work around it. So Anyway, I went and had coffee today with a friend that we had kind of lost touch and didn't connect as we parted ways. And so there was a little bit of hurt feelings, I think, on both of our ends. And so we had a wonderful time, and just, it was amazing and great. I'm really glad we reconnected. This is an envelope. These envelopes were in the packet from Elizabeth with the note cards inside. So I just made kind of a double flip here. This has some MD notes inside that are private, but on a little food ticket, if you were, I don't know. So I made some medical notes in there, or notes about the MD appointment, and then with my son. And then after that, we went to the bank. So I put this in there. He's now an adult, and so we had to go change over some of his account info and whatnot. And then he got information on opening up a credit card. So there's all this dialogue and everything there. So I just thought, anyway, I put that there. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, so my daughter got invited to homecoming tonight, and he like showed up at the door with a sign that says, "Let's taco about Hoko," because they go to tacos together. It was so sweet. So that was them. And then I put some notes on the back here. So anyway, very sweet. So I made a little flip, double flip there. This is, what did I do? Oh, this is okay. So this is Monday. This is Tuesday. This is a collage that I made at work this day with my group. They worked on a project, and so I made this with them, or kind of along with them. And then, so I just tipped it in like this. This was the actual page that I watercolored on. It was music paper, if you can see that. This is just a graphic out of a magazine. And I just kind of sometimes pick a picture that reminds me of work or helps me think about work. So it just kind of spoke to me. And I put share your thoughts. Here's another date cluster that I made. Again, not my idea, off YouTube and internet, whatever. I put crazy busy day at work. I got up way late. I missed the gym. I had to go to the market, and I made bad food choices. So I got a piece of pizza at the market because I was like starving, and it was like 7 o'clock, and I was like, ah! So anyway, over here, what did I write? Spending my nights at home, staying up to help the boy on his college apps. I'm so proud of his dedication and work ethic. This process is so hurry up and wait. The season of our lives is going so fast. I'm trying so hard to be present during each and every step. So, yeah, that kind of says it all. Oh, that's a quote that goes like that. It says, "It's the little things in life that count." And then my daughter played in both JV and varsity today, and their teams won both of those games. So that was fun. My husband was able to make it to that. Again, it's like over an hour away, and he got off before I did, obviously, because I got home so late. So yeah, fun page. That was a fun day. So you can always just add any tip, you can always tip anything in and make it flip either way. So, okay, Wednesday the 25th, again, the back of the music paper, which I just love. I added this quote, which came on a sheet that Elizabeth included that she got as a free printable. Positive mind, positive life, which is basically what I work on at work every day, right? I just put work day, another long day, missed another workout. Work is a little nuts right now, and so my schedule's a little crazy. I can't go to the gym beforehand. It's a long story, but so I'm missing my workouts at night, and I need to work on that. And I put the choice is yours, and it's simple because I gotta figure this out. So anyway, got home late, but then I stayed up and helped the boy on his apps, so he's getting that done. The next day was the 26th. I had again, this is just comp paper behind here, and it was like this green color. And so I had added some other colors and doodles or whatnot. And then I had cut out these fun cupcake plants. I don't know. And so I just put them on there, and I added, this was a circle journaling tag that she gave me. It has a beautiful mandala on it. You cannot see it. If you go back to my video where I opened the flow-fauxbonichi, I think you can see it's like embossed. But so I used that. I did some circle journaling on there. And then outer order contributes to inner calm. I loved that quote today. And then my daughter had a great game, half in net and half forward, and she scored. So she's super stoked. When she can play in the net and play on the field, she's a happy, happy girl. And then I made a little note. I got my first Foxy fix today. I had ordered it from, I don't know how you say it, you guys, Mercury, Mecari, that website where like people sell their stuff. And so I just made a little note there with a sticker of a fox and a planner girl. And then this was a little fox cutout I also found. So fun night there. Friday the 27th. I loved this, and it matched. It was in my cutouts of my magazines, but it just matched. I had added some paint and colors here. I don't really like this tag, but like I said, I'd already dated these, so it is what it is. So I added some washi tape to kind of try and tie it in. And this quote, I had a quiet morning with coffee and journaling, which I just love because it's Friday and it used to be my busy day, and now it's not, and I'm not working on those days, and I just love it. So, excuse me. Girl time, I picked up after practice. We headed to the mall for dress shopping. We had bought some offline, which is what all the girls do today. But I was like, there's no way I'm trusting the online process. So I was like, we're going to the mall. So we found 2 at the mall, and we'll wait on the other 2. Oh my gosh, this is the day. So my boy fasted all day, drove up to Seattle to weigh in, and they made weight. And they were so excited. They went to eat. They lost over 50 pounds as a team, and I'm so proud of them. They are ready to race in national qualifiers tomorrow. So super stoked for them. They were so excited. They'd worked so hard. And so, yeah, all the teams, weigh in the day before, and then they went and just like ate and ate and ate. And here I literally ripped this in half of something. I just made my to-do list in here of stuff I have to do. All right, Saturday the 28th, again, Elizabeth's pages are so fun. They were like big, and then they're just folded in, and I just think that flap adds, I don't know, it's pretty cool. So this was a planner sticker, but I can't tell you from where, you guys. I'm so sorry. I got it at the Scrapbook Expo. It is from a planner company, like an Etsy store, but I don't know. I bought a sheet of them at the Expo, and so I love it. So I put it on there. This again is an envelope that Elizabeth included in that thing. And I cut out some quotes, like this is a magazine. And I put, oh, this is just brown paper, and I stamped, "Congrats, you rock and you're awesome." The boy and his teammates headed up to Seattle for qualifiers. My husband went up to watch, sending us updates. So nervous getting the updates. It's hard. So I don't know what's harder, to watch there or get the, anyway. They won. It was crazy. They won. They had to stay like 2 hours later to go through all the protests. So after the races happened, then the protests are handled. And so they had to stay, and they ended up adjusting points back and forth in this team. And so we're watching it like online, and the points are being adjusted and up and down. It was crazy. Like, holy smokes. My husband and I were eating, and we couldn't even eat. They ended up winning by 1 point. It was nuts. So crazy. So anyway, he qualified for nationals. He's going to Florida. So proud of him and so excited for them. He just has worked so hard. He set a goal at the beginning of the year, a very specific goal for sailing. And so he is meeting that piece by piece, like notch by notch. And so I'm so excited for him. My daughter had a great JV game today. I went, took her. She got hit a couple times, couple hard hits. She always seems to get up. She continues to amaze me in strength and in character. So I put that in there. And then this was a tag from Happy Mail. Oh, sweet Elizabeth. If this is from you, I think it's from Elizabeth. If not, it's from an older Happy Mail. I can't remember. I keep replenishing the pockets that she gave me, but I think this one's from Elizabeth. And I think I added this, or no, maybe she did. I can't remember, but I know it's part of her string. So I'm going to say it's from Elizabeth. I went to the gymnastics class, and then I went to the regular class, which was a partner WOD at the gym. And I got a massage to work on some of my sore points in my ribs and blah, blah, blah. So that was that. Sunday the 29th. I got the sweetest Happy Mail from Sweet Christy Biddleson over at Meta Mandala Arts. I will link her below. I had seen something she had made, and I posted like, I want to buy it, because it just spoke to my soul. It was the sweetest picture of an elephant that she had colored, and it came in the mail for me. and I did not purchase it. It was a gift, and I'm so blessed. And she included a separate piece of art that she had made for me. It was just stunning. So I made a previous video of that also. You can check my channel. I think it's one video, maybe two before this one, from Happy Mail from Christy. So anyway, this is the envelope, and this is her beautiful, you know, wax seal that she puts on everything. It's just gorgeous. So I just put a little note here. I slept in. I was going... I was going to go to dance this morning, but I needed the sleep. My husband had the day off. It felt good just to have a lazy day together. And then I put, oh, here's my note about Happy Mail. I got the sweetest Happy Mail from Christy. And then kid notes, I just put the boy went up to practice in Seattle in his laser because, yeah, next weekend after this is laser racing. I went to the market, all that kind of stuff. So we're back on the thing, the eating. Rue went thrift store shopping with friends. They needed jean jackets. Spirit Week is coming, and they all go crazy and they all match and blah, blah, blah. So one of the things they want to wear is a jean jacket. So I had this little sticker. It looked like a little jean top, so I put that on there. All right, and then I just cut this envelope. Obviously, it opens, you know, regular envelope on the back. I closed up the back, and then I cut off the end, and then I made it this way because I thought it was so pretty how she wrote my name, and I wanted that to show. So, and then those tuck in that way. This is washi tape that was on it. I took it off and put it on there. This is washi tape that was on it, and I just love it. Sweet Christy. I love it all. So I just plopped it right in there. This is ribbon that it was wrapped in. Oh, gosh, it was just so pretty. So thank you. Okay, and then this is the last day of September. This was a tag in Happy Mail. So I put that in there. And I made this kind of goodbye page with a title of a calendar or something. I had a sticker that says September, and I just wrote goodbye. And then on this tag, I just, for my own sake, was writing, I will miss this journal. It was such a beautiful and fun gift from Elizabeth, and I'm so grateful. I'm looking forward to paying it forward and hope my journal will also be put to some good use somehow, or also put to good use somehow. Anyway, so I made one of these altered composition books because Elizabeth has like a tutorial on her channel. So if you go to her channel, she shows you how to make one. So I made one, and then I didn't use it because she sent me this one, which I didn't know she was going to do, obviously. And so I decided that someone had posted on one of my comments that, you know, gosh, they don't have time, or they didn't know if they could, or blah, 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 blah. And I just felt like, you know what? It's supposed to go to that person. And so I put my journal with a flow section in the middle with some ephemera and stuff in the middle. So same idea, 2 months and then stuff in the middle. And I sent that off to someone else. So I'm hoping that that person uses it for whatever they want, whether it's a daily journal or anything else. But I just, you know, it's so neat to just send stuff and you know, be inspired by others' creativity and like different ideas on pages. And so anyway, so that was my little note there. And I just put goodbye September. Here's a little note that says I worked on Happy Mail, and it is Monday. So I did mail it, I think, this day. And I had a great session at the gym. I'm going gentle on my shoulder. I'm very grateful for knowledgeable coaches. I'm scared about the Open, which is the CrossFit competition that kind of starts the next week, which is now this week. But I will just try and heal. That's all I can do. I spent some time journaling and mentally preparing for the start of a new month. The last 90 days starts tomorrow, and I need to decide on my food plan for the month. And the boy worked on college apps, so that's there. I had this kind of feather sticker that I bought off something, Wish or one of those, a while ago. And again, this was the page, and I just watercolored it. So, and kind of flipped this in. And then, oh, and this was my reading today. And I didn't finish my books. I made a post on Instagram. So I try to read like 2 books a month. And this is one of the books I'm reading. And I just didn't finish it this month. But these were my notes from what I was reading today. So I just made a little note there about that. And that, my friends, is the end of September 2019. And that is the end of this book. So you can see it is nice and fat. It will remain just like this, but it still closes nicely. I did have to put a new tie on it, but this is still ribbon, or still part of the ribbon tassel that Elizabeth included. And so, but look at all the yumminess. I mean, there's like stuff sticking out and all sorts of stuff up here. This is all stuff that she sent me. So thank you for watching, you guys. I hope you find something that inspires you today. And thank you for being part of this wonderful creative village that we have. Have a great day. Bye.